to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys a whole lot for subscribing to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I appreciate. I'm not taking it for granted. Seriously, I do appreciate you guys. Okay guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew and this trendy and bubu. I actually do not know where it popped out from, but I just started seeing it on Instagram and wow, and seriously I decided to make a video of it. So that's what that's actually what I'm going to show you how to cut and sew today. So I'm going to be doing some little explanations before we start about the dress, so I would want you to listen. Okay, if you are new to my channel, this is the first time of you coming across Stylish Naija YouTube channel, I would appreciate if you hit on the subscribe button on the left, and then maybe on your phone is on the right actually, yeah, and then hit on the notification bell also to get an update whenever I upload a new video. That's just like basically the essence of hitting on that bell. So once I post a video, you will see it, you get notified. Okay, today I'm going to be making use of 3 yards of fabric. So this is a very soft fabric, just like the one I used for my previous class. That's what I'm going to be making use of, is 3 yards. But I'm not going to be drafting. Normally I could draft on my fabric directly, but I'm not going to draft on my fabric directly. I'm going to be working on a pattern paper because I actually want you to see the shape of this bubu. You understand? So once you see the shape of the bubu is like a triangle. Yeah, it's like a triangle like this, just like a triangle like this. So I'm just going to I don't want to spoil my pattern paper that I'm going to draft on later. So it's just like literally like a triangle like this. So that's just the shape of the bubu. So once you can get the shape, you'll be able to get it. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to be mixing mine. I'm not using 2 fabric. I'm making use of 1 fabric. But if you want to make use of 2 fabric, so you see the pattern paper that I'm going to be using, this pattern paper, if I'm going to make use of 2 fabric, you would divide it in the center and then you join with the other fabric. So but this is just 1 pattern paper, so this is just going to be 1 side. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm not mixing mine, so I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to assume that this pattern paper is folded into 2. So that is that. And then the next thing that I want to explain to you is, if you are making use of an Ankara for this project, you would normally, for this measurement that I'm using, you are not going to make use of anything less than 4 yards, because these materials, the lengths are usually very deep. So that's why I'm able to make use of 3 yards and it will still be okay for a length 60. So I just want you to put these whole things into consideration. So now we're going to start drafting. So I'm just going to insert my basic lines on my pattern. Okay, so I have some basic lines here on my pattern paper which I'm going to explain to you. The first line that I have here is my shoulder line. This is going to serve as my start line. And then from my shoulder, this is my bust line. So this is my bust line, which is 10 inches from my shoulder line. And then from the shoulder line to my waistline is 19 inches. This is my waistline. That's from my shoulder to my waist measurement. And then my hip measurement is 28. That's from the shoulder to your hip measurement. This is my hip line, which is 28. And then I have the full length of my dress, which is 60 inches point. So this is my 60 inches. So I'm just going to pull my pattern paper so the camera will be able to capture it. So this is 16 inches for the full length. So we're going to continue right now. So I have just like a mini pattern here. So this mini pattern is actually how the shape, this is how we're going to be patterning the bubu. The bubu is, at the end of the day, this is the shape that the bubu is going to have. So you see how it is. That's what we're going to be doing here. So the measurement that I'm going to be using, if you notice, it is a very free dress. It is free from the shoulder part, that's from the top to literally the hip part. So it's just around the hip part that you have just a little tightness, and then the other part that is tight is the down part, which is the hemline. That's the bottom part. So we're going to start imputing our measurements. So I'm going to come to my bust line. From the bust line, I'm going to come in by 1 inch. So this is my 1 inch. So you could decide, depends on how big you want it to be. You can decide to come in by 2 or 3 inches, or you could decide to use your bust measurements, add allowance. But this, there's no point since it is a very free dress. So I'm just going to come in by 1 inch from my bust line point. So this is my bust line. I'll come in by 1 inch, and then on my waistline part, I'm going to take 3 inches inwards. That's from this side. I'm going to take 3 inches inward. This is 3 inches. I'm going to mark it like this. And then on my hip line, so for the hip line, I'm going to measure the hip. For my hip line, my hip measurement that I'm using is actually 45 inches. So this is 45. You divide into 4, which is 12.5. I'm going to add as much as between 5 and 6 inches mark measurement to it, to the hip line. So I'm adding about 6 inches. You can add 5, you can add 4, you can add 3. So it depends on what you want. So these are my mark. So I just want you to note them. And then that's on my hip line. And then on the hem line, I'm going to measure from this side. I'm going to use 12 inches. So you can determine how slim you want the down part to be from the picture. Depends on how free it will be for you to walk. So I'm going to make use of 12 inches from this point. I'm just going to add 1 inch or 1.5 inch as my allowance. So I'm going to connect this line now. I'm going to rule it with my long ruler. I just want you to watch and see what I'm going to do now. So from this point here, I'm going to connect to this one, and then from this, so you see I'm slanting my ruler this way. So from this point like this, I'm going to so this is what I'm going to have. So this line actually comes up. So before we are going to create our sleeve opening. Okay, so it's blended in. So the next thing we're going to do now, so we already have the shape for the one side. The next thing we're going to do now, we're going to add our neckline to it. So for the front neckline, is actually a V neckline. So I'm going to come like this. I'm going to mark 3.5 inches. So you could decide to do it on 3 inches. You could decide to do 4 inches, but 4 inches might be too big. So I'm going to do 3 inches. Let me do 3 inches. This is 3 inches for the front neckline, and then I'm going to use it for the back neckline. So for the back neckline, I'm going to do 1.5 inches, which is a round neckline. So I'm just going to mark it like this. So this is the back neckline. And then for the front neckline, from this point, you're just going to determine how deep you actually want your V and neckline to be. So I'm going to, if I should come to the bust point, it's going to be too deep. So I'm going to just mark about 8 inches, just a little bit. I'll use 8 inches there. And then I'm going to, from this point like this, I will mark it out. So this is for my front neckline. The next thing we're going to do now, we're going to create our sleeve opening from this point. So from this point, you can determine how before our sleeve opening, we're going to slant our shoulder. So from this point, I'm going to come down by 2 inches, and then I'm going to slant it to the neckline point like this. So I have my sleeve opening. So this whole point now we're going to cut off. Okay, sorry, I have my shoulder slope. So the next thing you are going to determine your sleeve opening. So for this, you notice from the dress, the sleeve opening is really wide. So you could determine how wide you want it to be. So for this, I'm going to use 15 inches as my sleeve opening. I'm going to use 15 inches. So from this point, here's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come in by about 1 inch. That's what I'm going to use to stitch it. about 1 inch, and then I'm going to do this now. So you see what, here is what I'm going to have. So here is going to be my sleeve opening. You could go as much as 15 inches. You could go as much, depends on how wide you actually want it to be. So we're going to cut out now. So note, I'm not cutting out the V in the front yet, because I'm going to use this pattern to cut out my back piece. Even the neckline, I'm not cutting it out also. So once I cut out the back, I'll cut out the neckline. So you can see what we have. So now I'm going to fold my fabric, and then I'm going to place on my fabric for us to cut out. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting now, but for the down part of my boob, I think it's going to be wide, so I'm still going to reduce it. So I'm just going to reduce it a little bit now. So I'm going to reduce to about 10 inches. Okay, let me do 11, because the whole secret of this dress is actually on this down part. That is what will give it that curve effect. Once the down is wide, you will not achieve it. So I'm just going to take my ruler like this, so you see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to pattern it like this. I'm going to cut out that part now. So I'm going to use this piece now to cut out the front piece. So because I want them to be the same, I'll pin them together and then cut out the front piece. So I'm going to cut out the neckline here now for the back piece. Okay, let me just cut both of them together first, and then I will cut out the neckline. Okay, so I've transferred the neckline. So this is for the back neckline. So I'll cut out the back neckline, and then I'll cut out the front neckline. So for instance, like I said before, if I was going to mix these fabrics together, all you need to do is just open them at the side, and then you interswitch them. So that's just basically that. So what I'm going to do now, I would cut out facing for this. I'll cut out facing, and then the stitching is just like a one-way stitch. You just stitch the shoulder together, and then your sleeve, the sleeve opening that we did, this is the 15 inches for our sleeve opening that we did. You open up this point, and then I'll stitch from this point. I'm going to start stitching from this 15 inches point. So if you want it wider, you can decide to increase it. If you want it the sleeve opening to be small, maybe if you want to use about 9 inches, you could also use 9 inches. So but for this, I choose to use 15 inches, so I'll be able to tie that belt inside. So from this point like this, I'm going to start stitching. I'm just going to stitch it around like this. That's to the down part. So for the front and piece, I'm going to that V that was actually created here, so you could determine how high you actually want yours to be. So for this, I'm going to do about, and from the hemline, I'm going to do about 10 or 12 inches. I'm going to do about 12 inches, or depends on, I'm going to do about, let me do 13 inches. So this is 13 inches. So this is the front piece. Now what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to cut out a V like this from this point like this. Depends on how wide I want it to be on this part. So I could do I could say, let me do like 2 inches or 3 inches from this point like this. So I could say, let me do like 3 inches. So all I'm just going to do now is just for me to make from this point like this. I'm just going to slant it in like this, just for me to have that slant in the front of the dress. So I'll cut it out now. So this is for the front. So you see it is looking like the shape of what we have already. So you could see the front, so you can determine if you feel it's not wide, if it's not high enough, you can decide to make it higher. So I'm going to go and start stitching now, just like I explained to you. So I'm just going to stitch everything together. So for the front, like I said, I'll make facing. You can decide to use bias to turn it, but I prefer making use of a facing, and then I'll stitch. And then this down part, I'm just going to stitch. I'm going to just fold my fabric because I'm not putting a lining. I'm just going to fold it neatly, and then I will stitch it all down. So I'll do that and then come back and show you the finished dress right now. Okay guys, so you can see this is the final look of our dress. So at the end of the day, so just like I mentioned to you, so you just join at the shoulder line, and then you leave your sleeve opening, and then you stitch from this side downwards. So and there's something that is really unique about this bubu. At the end, I just made a sash, so you could use any belt of your choice. So the reason why I used the 15 inches sleeve opening is just for me to be able to do this. This is like a make and shift and sash, so I would use a better belt. So you take it like this, and then you pass it in, and then you tie it inwards. So you see what we have now. You see the beauty. So that's just like literally the beauty of the uniqueness and beauty of this bubu. So you see what we have. So at the end of the day, this is what you are going to have. This is going to be the front. So I'll show you the back right now. So you see how the back is going to look like. So at the end of the day, you'll now be wondering what actually happened to this dress. So you see the back, it's just looking so beautiful, and then you see the front is just so fitted and perfectly wear. So guys, so this is the I've now come rather to the end of this video illustration. So I'm just so excited. So if you find this video helpful, I would appreciate if you will hit on the like button to make me know you appreciate what I did. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And then thank you so much. So you could do any neckline of your choice. So at the end of the day, the V neckline, I decided to open mine a little bit. So you see the down part. So if you know you want your slits up, you could take it up. So and then the down part, so just make sure that the down part has that V shape. So you see this part is looking so beautiful. So thank you so much and God bless you.